Did you know that when information is shared with us, our brains are only capable of remembering approximately 10% of it after 10 days? Pretty shocking, right? But if you add a picture into the mix, we end up being able to remember up to 65%. It's research like this that informs our motivations behind using visual storytelling to create unique and powerful design outcomes. Good morning, I'm Rebecca, and I'm the marketing manager for Kindred Collective. We're a freelance collective made up of 3 designers. We each bring unique and diverse skills, knowledge, and experience to the table. Perry, our accounts manager, is responsible for our client and project management systems and tracking our performance. She's great with people, comes from a 10-year career in doing good for people and the planet, and she's got impressive skills in the emerging fields of 3D and immersive design. Curtis is our finance manager because of the clever way that he applies logic to problem solving. He's good with the numbers. He's responsible for keeping a database of all project finances and doing the reports. He's also a talented illustrator and animator and has skills in 3D modeling. And finally, as the marketing manager, I'm responsible for our branding, marketing, and website. I'm a keen illustrator and graphic designer with a past career in the government and human services. So what do we do? Kindred Collective brings together the skills and networks of 3 designers to build a freelance studio that specializes in branding, marketing, and instructional design through visual storytelling and introduces emerging technologies to the mainstream. Our service offering is unique and includes marketing, branding, storyboarding, graphic design, 3D modeling, augmented reality and virtual reality, and e-learning design. Consistent messaging is important to our marketing strategy, and we will deploy that message across a number of platforms. In our early days, one of our key points of contact will be our website, and we will divert traffic there through social media advertising on Facebook and LinkedIn. Word of mouth is also going to be important for the early days of the collective, so ensuring customers not only receive an excellent product, but also have a memorable experience is key. Keeping the human face of the collective is important. So we'll have a blog section on our website where we can discuss the Kindred Collective journey and what we're doing, as well as trends and technological advancements in the design industry. In time, we'll also develop a series of short YouTube tutorials with our aim to contribute something positive to the design community, while also using the videos as a platform to draw attention to our skills and attract new business. I'll now hand over to Perry.
Thanks, Rebecca. We initially planned to target businesses in the Brisbane and Gold Coast areas, as being able to attend networking and industry events local to us will be an important aspect of meeting potential clients. As we scale up, we can expand our horizons. The clients that we'll be targeting are medium to large size companies such as government organisations, health and social services, educational institutions, research and science institutes, and tech companies, including startups, just to name a few. These companies fall under the 3 industries of professional, scientific and technical, education and training, and healthcare and social assistance. Results from the 2016 census showed that these 3 industries in the Brisbane and Gold Coast regions were in the top 4 most employed industries, and as at 30 June 2019, the total number of registered businesses from these industries in these regions was over 50,000. That's a strong workforce of potential clients for Kindred Collective. Now let's see how the freelance workforce and design field fit into the picture. Our market research shows that freelancing is a growing global market, and at last count in Australia in 2015, freelancers made up 30% of our nation's workforce. Surveys taken in 2018 from professional organisations, including Deloitte Australia, show recognition of the value of freelancers and their growing place in the workforce. Deloitte in particular aspires to acquire a 30 to 40% freelance workforce. The design field looks equally as promising, with a strong projected growth of 13.6% between 2019 and 2024 for graphic designers, animators, illustrators, and instructional designers. Statistics also show that these professions have low unemployment rates. This research tells us that there is excellent potential for a freelance collective in the design space. So let's take a look at our competitive advantages to break into this space. We won't lie, we have some impressive, well-established competitors offering similar services in the Brisbane and Gold Coast areas, such as Carbon Creative, Babblewire, and Simply eLearning. But let's face it, there will always be competition. So rather than see this as a threat, we view this as an opportunity and a motivator to rise above and beyond, and we're certainly ambitious enough to do it. We also have a few big advantages to confidently compete for business. While our competitors offer similar services, we have not found one that offers our unique combination of graphic design, branding and marketing, instructional design, and virtual and augmented reality services. We have significantly lower costs as a freelance collective with minimal overheads. We have well-established connections in the government, not-for-profit, and consultancy industries from a collective 25 years of prior work experience. We don't just say we care, we show it, with 10% of our monthly profits going to a social cause. And as the market analysis has shown, there is ample work out there for Kindred Collective to take a piece of the pie. Over to you, Curtis.
Thank you, Perry. As Kindred Collective operates around a gig economy business model, we can keep our overhead costs quite low. Our first month will require an outlay of $8,500 for registrations, trademarks, software licenses, and domains, which we will break even towards the end of month 2. From there, we are turning a $9,000 a month net profit pre-tax, whilst collaborating on one main project per month. Working on that per month basis, our collective rent presents the only substantial operational costs, with utilities, computer upkeep, advertising, as well as some for unforeseen costs rounding out our budget's outgoing. Looking long term, an annual gross profit of $143,000 is predicted, with a net profit of $90,000 first year. Our main business costs are software, advertising, and rent. From this return, 10% will be directed towards a charitable foundation with over $10,000 annual in donations. Looking towards the future, scalability upgrades include hardware overhaul, rent for a CBD-based design studio, as well as Autodesk software licenses. So, what does Kindred Collective boil down to? Well, we are a collective providing branding, marketing, and instructional design throughout visual storytelling to over 50,000 potential clients just in our local area. We are highly skilled in graphic design, illustrating, animation, and virtual and augmented reality. We have a combined 25 years of prior work experience in the government, non-for-profit, and consultancy industries. We are targeting medium to large-scale companies in the education, health, government, research, and tech fields. We provide high-quality outcomes for respectable pricing as a result of our low overheads, whilst profiting $90,000 net profit in our first year, operating within a growing industry. Thank you for your time. If you would like to reach out to Kindred Collective, please find us at our respective email addresses. Thank you.